Hey guys, chasebt694 playing in the Twilight Struggle League. Um, Played this game earlier today, recording it after I played it because I wanted to play it at twice the speed just to make it a little quicker of a video. But I'm still going to kind of record it kind of as I'm playing the game, maybe here and there, with a few insights to uh, to, to what I did wrong. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy this game. It's definitely got some ups and downs. Looking forward to showing you guys. Uh, Kind of interesting side note: Red Wave is literally halfway across the world. So I'm playing this early morning. He's playing it late at night. He's in Australia. I'm over here in the good old USA. So, uh, real quick, looking at my hand, really nothing to really worry about here. I mean, it's kind of a pretty solid first hand. A good coup card with nuclear test ban, um, independent reds. Uh, Kind of, it's good to get that early as Russia. We got Vietnam to kind of help us, to parachute back into Asia if we go after Italy. So pretty solid ops here, and nothing to really worry about too much. Uh, East European unrest, we can use it for ops, or we can possibly space it depending on how the space goes. So that's kind of way I look at this card. Looking at headlines, two calls. I know a lot of people like the Vietnam revolt, then slamming a bunch of points into Southeast Asia. But I think what we're going to probably do instead is play Arab-Israeli war, see if we can kind of kick them out of the Middle East and go from there. Um, so sometimes that can be pretty brutal for USA. If a successful Arab-Israeli war happens, they get cooed out, then their points of entry are limited, and you kind of tempo-wise really take care of the Middle East, make them be an uphill battle for U.S. So a couple deals, we'll just kind of see how he sets up. Took him a second to get going. I think he got kicked off, but we're playing an hour game, but obviously with 90 minutes. So he headlines Europe, and we win the war card. So instead of going for Italy, we're going to go ahead and go for Iran, and we hit 6 and 6. We knocked him out of the Middle East. Let's see if he can counter coup. He doesn't. He hits a 2. We're going to go ahead and just keep it where he can't coup. So like 2 plays there. We could have went ahead and jumped into Southeast Asia and go ahead and make sure we lock that up. But we really didn't. We wanted to lock out the Middle East. So we're going to go ahead and jump ship into Southeast Asia. Tempo-wise, with him going ahead and doing the space race deal, that's going to help us there. So we're going to go ahead and spread our influence in Southeast Asia. We got the extra op. It's a really good shape here, especially in Southeast Asia. So he spaces decall, leads us in the redraw. I love getting that card early, but because of Vietnam, it's not as big of a deal. We space for most of them because we were hoping to be able to catch up since he was able to get 2 spots on space race. We were hoping to win, then maybe next round we could keep him from being able to discard 2 cards. So Romanian comes out. Luckily, Independent Reds is already out. And now we're going to go ahead and kind of spread this influence. So we go ahead and lock up domination Middle East. We overprotect North Korea. We go ahead and throw 1 extra op into South Korea, so that way he can play just the Korea War card, win the war, and then slam the rest of his ops to take the country. We have Asia. So we should be able to score Asia. We're going to go ahead and play Red Scare because of the op disadvantage. He didn't have a lot of ops last round. This time he's probably going to get it. And I even remember containment. He was about 50-50 to have containment. So we got to neutralize that. So we're going to go ahead and boom. So we get our military ops. He got his op into Costa Rica, so now he can go back into Panama. And then what I think we'll do is we'll try to go ahead and score Asia pretty early here. And then we'll start spreading and trying to get some of our influence into into the Middle East. So we caught 6 points there. We're up to 4. There's Fidel. So we do have to worry about CIA at some point. So go ahead and knocking Truman out of the deck. That way later it can't hurt us, especially if we're able to flip France. So he's definitely going to try to come across to Libya, with his play into Algeria. So that's why we went ahead, even though we know Nasser's in the deck, he probably has it. He's going to play it. But one of those little things, he plays blockade, he comes across, no big deal. So we're going to go ahead and he gets to at least he stalls back in the deck. And we're going to play East European Unrest for the event, so that way we can move our ops around. But and then we're kind of in a dilemma. We could space Marshall plan here. I'll just kind of play this one by ear. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like playing Marshall plan with big 4 ops and moving around, and then giving us a chance to spread ops. Punt Europe. Hopefully that we get 5-year plan and we can get rid of Europe. That's kind of the goal, the hope. We're going to place this 1 op into East Germany. Reason for that op is to start off next turn. If he got European unrest again, he could literally threaten us with no presence at all. So we kind of want to keep that from being something that he could possibly do. So all right. So a couple of choices here. We've got Asia and Middle East scoring cards, which is awesome. We got Korea. Hopefully we can win this war card. We got a full roll. And it takes to Gaul. Okay. All right. So would have been nice to win that war card too. So here's the problem. We can probably get away with CIA. We're hoping he coups, missed the coup, and then we can play this however we need to play it. Hopefully he coups, he rolls a 2, we place the 1 op into Libya, we retake it. That's what we're hoping to do. Let's see how he plays it. So now opposite. All right, so we rolled a 1. So it goes from 8-9 points, probably like 4. So we're going to play Asia. We pop 6 out again, to keep him before he get kind of evened it up over there. And we're in great shape. 11. We're going to get another 4 or 5 points here. Maybe some military ops as well. So go ahead and pop it. We're at 15. Hopefully we can be at 17 at the end of this turn. So he's going to be able to see our headline. So at least we won the victory point. Oh, so he's able to get military ops. All right. So he got military ops. Now 2 things we can do here. We can, I was thinking he had Europe, but I guess he doesn't. I guess he would have already played it. Played it different too if he would have had it. So I was thinking we could slam all of this into West Germany, and definitely kind of push for that. But Europe, yeah, scored. Yeah, um, so maybe we do this a little different here. Instead of battling, an easy thing, we just go ahead and kind of even it up a little bit. Let's see what he does. At least make him force it. Um, I really hate. I mean, it's gonna be turn 4, and he's gonna be able to see our headline, but it is what it is. All right, not a good draw for us. We don't have. I mean, we have. Especially nice to get alliance for progress early, so you can't get victory points off of it. And we've got nuclear test bans. We have some ops there, but we're gonna have to play some things we don't want to play. So we've got grain sales, OAS, Voice of America, and Yasuri. So we've got to be careful this round. Middle East has already been played, so don't worry about Sadat. But we have another one op card. I mean, it's kind of a gnarly round. He's got a big 4-opper. We're gonna try to push this for realignment in Africa. At least we're getting our military ops. And we didn't flip anything, but we knocked him out of a couple places. All right. We're going to go ahead and overprotect Algeria, and then we'll try to set this up. We only get to space one of these cards, which has to be grain sales because it's our DEFCON suicide card. Puff of government, so I guess it makes some of this not as. I mean, it's not like we're giving him access. He's gonna have it. Go ahead, just in case he's got the. The scorecard. Ugh. Like we really felt like we were in a position to kind of take this game away, and it's like a round that keeps him in it. Keeps, instead of letting us just push the throttle and go ahead and win a game in rounds 5 or 6, it's definitely, suddenly he's getting early access to stuff. We've got nothing but really hard things to deal with. Grain sales, Surrey, Voice of America. So pretty nasty hand we've got right here. We're letting them play OS. So we space, which really would have been nice to. He spaces D stall, so we're not getting that. And we're trying to realign, see if we can win this top one in South America. Come on. Nice. All right, so fairly successful. We knock him out of South Africa, so he can re-enter. And we'll at least keep the blitz from completely happening in South America. So he's going ahead and going into the non-battleground, pick up a point. We're at 14. I'm not gonna lie, I want to play this one. Would be so bad, but it's a just can't at this point. But a little bit better hand, but he gets to see our headline. So hopefully we can play arms race 4 to 3 victory points. Maybe we can play a Israeli war for 2 victory points. If we can win that, that would be 5 or at 19. So there's definitely some things we can do here. I think we'll play socialist government just for tempo reasons. That way, if he has Europe scoring, he's got to address it. He's got to kind of change what he's doing. So we'll see what he does here. I do like that we have the end day, so he defectors it, right? We only roll 2, so he can take it back. We'll see what he does here. All right. See what he does, how he responds. See, go ahead and go in South America, take back South Africa. Try to go ahead and relaunch out of Cuba. Lots of little choices here. Hopefully we can possibly manage to. All right, so we're going to go take South America, or yeah, South Africa, I should say. We're definitely in a little bit of a struggle position over in Central America for a realignment. All right, so it definitely makes it feel like he's got Africa. So we took the low hanging fruit. There's Europe. I'll go ahead and score those 3 victory points. There it is, Africa. So, but space. We can only space 1 card, and then we'll hopefully play a Yende. Get into South America, and then play Israeli war. Kind of in that order. Definitely. So we'll go ahead and get a Yende, and then wish we could do more here. Oh, we missed it. That's nice. That's the ops we had. We could have. Man, it would have been nice if you would have missed that. All right, so look at our hand. ABM treaty's awesome. Decal's awesome. Then we have to worry about some of the other things. So it's kind of 2 options here. Play ABM treaty, see if we can kind of launch us into South America, and then maybe we can be in pretty good shape there. Also, Brezhnev doctrine would be nice. Give us some extra oomph out of our cards, especially since we have some of the 2-op cards like How I Learned, Latin American Death Squads. Comic Con becomes a 4-op card. John Paul's easier to recover from. But we went with ABM Treaty. Felt like it was the most dynamic thing we could do. Him playing Junta definitely was probably one of the worst things. Is what we were hoping to do was coup Brazil, go back down to Argentina on our next one, and then really push for a complete takeaway of South America. Now we're gonna try to coup here to kind of stop his realignment effort, and then maybe with tempo we can have an opportunity to try to realign him out of South America before he can realign us out. Oh. All right. So don't want to get boat race out of Central America. We'll kind of see if we can spread out, kind of keep just being able to just lose our presence in battle there. Things we'd like to still do. We still like to try to see if we can. Let's see. Oh, got rid of all types of stuff. So if I would have had this hand to redo, I think I definitely would have tried the Brezhnev as my headliner. So opening up the coup opportunity here, which is a little bit tricky. Um, but we're definitely playing this like he's got Central America. So he cues a non-battleground, and he still played this like he's got Central America. So we're going to go for broke, see if we can kind of keep him from scoring. Um, and he doesn't. So definitely pretty like if we don't think he has it, we probably just play Tikal into um, Panama. Still can't play missile when we are, but we might be able to pick up some points from OPEC. It might have been worse. Well, he could see our headline, so big 7 points for him there. Mm. That would have been a pretty big play to be able to win that coup, South America. So everything's back up. We need to push Asia. We need to push Middle East. Right. So we've kind of at least caught up on space race. Mm, that hurts. So we'd like to go ahead and pick up a couple of the extra 50 OPEC, uh, holding bear trap to hopefully space. All right, so we gotta protect our South American interest. More important than we suddenly get, he flips over and could be all bad. So we've got to definitely protect South America, especially now we've got it. So good thing we've got Junta, so we should be able to flip Argentina, um, even with that. So hopefully we can realign, or not realign, but coup. We don't. We'll go ahead. Boom. Look in our hand. He's spacing. He gets it. Would have liked to have the tempo there. But we get out of South America. That could have been dirty, especially the end of the last turn. So we're okay there. We need to push in Asia. All right, so see, plays the Middle East. We'll go ahead and try to protect. Okay, that's not a bad thing for us. It makes terrorism a whole lot better. This would have been not really a not bad hand if we weren't red scared. And what we might do here is play terrorism, kind of keep him from playing this last hand. Uh, hmm. So he's playing this like he's got the Middle East. I don't want to play terrorism and make him discard a scorecard. So I hate bear trapping myself, but we play this the way he's played it makes it feel like he's going to be, um, like he's going to play Middle East. And that extra op there, single worst play of my game. Should have went ahead and protected um, Pakistan there, or India, Pakistan. And it's as you see here, holds out. We would have basically played terrorism. He would have just discarded both of those and not play. So a good hold there. We still have it. Still have to try to play it. We'll just kind of try to play this by ear. But we do have some scoring cards here. We got Middle East. We got Asia. Um, how tricky do we want to be? Bear trapped. Literally forgot I was bear trapped. Um, I was I was thinking tempo wise, I was good here. Forgot about the bear trap. Um, so one thing with terrorism is we play it right now because he played the China card. It's not as big of a deal. If we can hold it to the next turn, we can force the last play to ourselves. So we're gonna really try hard to hold terrorism so we can play it next round. Um, Pretty close game, pretty tight game. Um, could make a difference. It's kind of nice. It gives us an opportunity to be a little better in South America. So So there was the African play. We've got a really tight game here going going to this end right here. Uh, which we could have. All right, Africa, Europe. We're gonna play terrorism. We will bear you. Nice. So we can get 3 points there. But if he plays the the Soviet shot down KOL, that will give us DEFCON suicide. So we can't really risk that. So we're gonna go ahead and play Shay. Try to see if we can flip Africa since we have that scorecard. Oh, take Europe. Just be done with it. Takes NATO. Big 4-op card. We're still okay. We'll play green cells. Not play green cells, but we'll hold on to it. All right. See if we can flip the Africa flip. So we'll go ahead and score. And our next play, we really want to go ahead and be able to play terrorism. And we could possibly, there's some cards that he hadn't had to deal with that could have got dealt back out. Lone Gunman, the card that you can coup in Cuba. So we could even DEFCON suicide him, but the main reason why we don't play terrorism is puts pressure on him to maybe really get that last play. So here we go. See what we pull. Would have liked to have that card. All right. So let's see what he does now. So now he's got to play everything. He can space something big, but he can't space a 2-opper. So he plays nuclear test ban. It means he's got caught with something. We roll a 1. Wish I could have changed those 2 rolls around. Well, I'm thinking here, play the China card, slam it in South Korea that flips Asia, unless he's got something big, and then we can hopefully also play You Will Bury Me into Europe to kind of, keep that from being crazy. Oh, he's got a 4-up card. Get 2 victory points. So this is an interesting position. I'd like to be able to coup to keep him from going. But I've got Europe and we'll bury you. So we can slam it into Europe, right? See what he has to do with his last play. But then he's got to coup something or he can play it back. We got to pretty much take the hit on the points. I wish we would have just done that earlier. This is close, but he's going to coup something. We'll see where he goes. So he knocks us out. So now we've got the last play, and this is really close. So there's we do that. Feels like the right thing. That's 5, which would be even. Okay, let's see. I'll do just the one up there. Gives me one extra op. I can't really change anything. So, what you guys think? I felt like I did ultimately the right thing here, point wise. Keeping his domination out of Central America, stopping his domination in Europe. Um, so that's 4, even there. That's 5, and then I've got 4 there. So he gains 1, and he gains 1 point on the card. So I'm pretty sure it's a draw. I don't see. I didn't need one extra op. I needed I needed my Africa card to, or my coup of in Africa to have not been a 1. I need just one extra op. Kind of crazy. Down this end, down to 1 extra op. If I would have put the 1 op in, easier to start off with, would have probably kept him from flipping it. That's huge. Looking at it retroactively, that was a big mistake. I was trying to think about country counts and maybe push that Europe. Um, yeah, so he wins on our play deck score, but tournament rules, it's a tie, it's a draw. It was actually my second draw in the tournament. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the game. Um, Interesting. I thought we both played really well. I got off to a great head start. He did a great job in the middle war of kind of whittling it back. Um, and we both picked up points here and there. I think his push of the space race was a really big factor. It kept me from being able to do some things I would have liked to have done. Uh, all in all, good game. Made really, I mean, a couple of mistakes, but the biggest mistake was not throwing that one op into pack. I kind of forgot about the uh, um, I just didn't think it through. And then on my headline phase, I probably should have headlined Asia anyway. If he would have had Colonial Regard or something like that and played that, so be it. You deal with it. Still wouldn't have, it would have flipped it. But I think that might have made a difference there too. Um, so that bear trap hurt, but he played it. He scared me. I bear trapped myself literally because of thinking he had a scorecard. He did that once in Central America too, like he had it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll try to get this posted up.